Hello everybody, this is your host, Vic, and today we have a very annoying flashing light, also known as the EarthQuaker device's pyramids. So the pyramids is a stereo flanging pedal. It can also do mono, but I have it in stereo because I am using my Oberheim TE-05. And actually, because this light is very annoying and I don't feel like editing around this, there we go. So this is stereo flanging pedal. The normal sound before I did anything was just, and then so what's cool about this, it does have presets within it that can help you work around with what you want, and it's user definable presets. I haven't set any yet because I just want to mess with the pedal, and you can choose the rate of how fast the flanger goes, which I mean that's a given if you want to be able to work with that. And they have manual to affect the flanger, which you can also use an expression pedal for that, but for the sakes of this, I'm just going to use the knob. You have the width, which is standard, the mix if you want all flanger sounds, or do you want a little bit like, because I want the effect, I have it leaning more that way. And then what's also cool, besides just the modification and feedback, which I mean feedback, that's just standard of anything, just you can also modify it. You want a little wiggle or a deep wiggle. Let's do a deep wiggle. So what's also cool is that it also has 8 flanger modes. Right now I have it on classic, and then as you spin it, you will get, so just start on classic. Next up is through 0, barber pole up, barber pole down, trigger up, trigger down, step, and the most chaotic one, random. Sort of sounds like a very cranky dial-up internet with all the little glitches in there. Pretty neat. So let's actually go to the through 0. No, actually, let's keep it on classic. So for a good noise through this, I think an arpeggiator would be suitable. So what's also cool is that besides just the tap to activate, which this is a very smooth, like I'm barely giving any pressure, and as a tap trigger just so you can go and decide, like I'm going to do the light again just to show, just I like that speed. And you can also set that if you want slow, fast, or normal, just to be a lot easier so you're not having to spaz out on it. But what I was showing is that if you just hold, it becomes a temporary. So quick tap to keep, and hold for temporary. Pretty neat of a system there. I do like that. So you have options, of course, because not everyone wants to just go straight to, oh, we're just going to go and fly through this and just be completely on, off only. I like just having little options. So moving on from here, let's go, and like I said, I was going to do, let's find a good arpeggiator, because I want to see that really wiggle through here. It's going to be good. So let's go. Yeah, it's quite the creature of a sound coming from there. Pretty nice. Anyways, I feel like that's a good little point there of what I felt like would be coming good from there. So let's start going over my little point system that I invented and truly don't know what I'm doing because I'm not, well, I am professional, but not in that way. Professional in some things, unprofessional in everything else because I'm just awesome like that. Build quality feels solid enough, feels more like enamel than a pure brick like Electron. Didn't come with any feet, so a little sliding, kind of annoying. But I'll give it 3 out of 5. Not bad, not good. Knobs feel fine. Plastic, not steel. But nothing was smooth. Nothing was too hard. I mean, nothing was too hard to move. Everything nice and smooth. So I don't have a problem with that. Decent build quality. Sound itself, I mean, flangers for me are hit or miss. Personally, this one, I think this is one of the better ones, so I would give it a good say 3.5 out of 5 for the flanger here. Just how I feel it, of course. And of course, some people say, "Oh, this is a 5 out of 5." I was like, cool, but for me personally, I'm not one to like flangers as much on most things. It's hard to have me place it in terms of modulators. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. I would place in other things, but I'm not going to go and just completely discard it just for any silly reason like that. I appreciate it for what it does. So like I said, not too bad, but not too good. 3.5 out of 5. So with a final score, let's give that a, let's go with 3.33 out of 5. And let's go and bring up the price real quick, just because that's for everyone's information. At the time of filming, I bought this for $350. Ow. If you like this effect, which I know some people do, some people love this effect. That's a good price for one that stays high quality. It has presets. It has all the different modes. It is a multiple style of flangers within one pedal, which is great. I love multiple things in one pedal because it lets me go and experiment until I find something I like. So I'm not going to hate it too much for that price because I can see it's decent. It's just fully for me. No. But I can accept other people can like this. But so I'm not going to bash anyone else for loving it. I'm sure there's people who love it. There's people who love flangers. 80s people love flangers. And it's a very nice one. Just, again, this rating scale is based upon me and for how I feel I'm going to use it. I feel like if I chain probably like a well, I mean, it's kind of spacey, so I don't want a reverb. Maybe if I chain like a distortion or fuzz into it, I can really get like a good horrorcore coming out of it. It's because the last one did sound kind of spooky. Especially if I throw over random and glitch, it could be good for bleed breakdown there. So I think this will be useful for that. So it's a niche for me, but not something that I will be grabbing constantly. Anyways, this has been your host, Vic. I appreciate everyone for watching. Leave a comment if there's anything else you would like to see this on, and I'll get around to it as soon as I can, just so everyone can make more informed purchasing decisions on what they want to see this on, because stuff is expensive. Likes and subscriptions are appreciated, as it'll help me get my ramblings out to more people. And I'm trying to grow the channel slightly for mainly my own amusement, because as it grows more, the crazier I will get. Gotta keep things entertaining. But thanks for watching. Bye.